Continue reading Brahma Samhita 546 Part 2. Vishnu is Godhead himself, and the two other Gunavataras are all the other gods or entities possessing authority in subordination to him. From the subjective majestic manifestation of the Supreme Self-Luminous Govinda emanate Karanadakshay, Garbhodakshay, Shirodakshay, and all other derivative, subjective divine descents, avatars such as Ram, analogous to communicated light appearing in different candles, shining by the operation of the spiritual potency, Govinda. Ya Karnava Jale Bhajma Isma Yoga, Nidram Ananta Jagad And Saroma Kupaha. Adhara Saktim Avalambya Param Samuritim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, who, assuming his own great subjective form, who bears the name of Shesha, replete with the all-accommodating potency, and reposing in the causal ocean with the infinity of the world in the pores of his hair, enjoys creative sleep, yoga, nidra. The subjective nature of Ananta, who has the form of the couch of Mahavishnu, is described. Ananta, the same who is the infinite couch on which Mahavishnu reposes, is a distinctive appearance of the divinity bearing the name of Shesha, having the subjective nature of the servant of Krishna. Yasyaika nivasata nivasita kalam athavalambya jivanti loma vilaja jagat andanatha visnur mahan saihayasya kala viseso govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma and other lords of the mundane worlds, appearing from the pores of hair of Mahavishnu, remain alive as long as the duration of one exhalation of the latter Mahavishnu. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, whose subjective personality Mahavishnu is the portion of portion. The supreme majesty of the subjective nature of Vishnu is shown here. Bhasman yathasma sakalesu nijesu teja siyam kriyat prakatayati apitatvadatra brahmaya yesa jagadanda vidhane karta govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, from whom the separated subjective portion Brahma receives his power for the regulation of the mundane world. Just as the sun manifests some portion of his own light in all the effulgent gems that bear the names of Surya, Kanta, etc. Brahma is two types. In certain kalpas, when the potency of the Supreme Lord infuses himself in an eligible jiva, the latter acts in the office of Brahma and creates the universe. In those kalpas, when no eligible jiva is available, after the Brahma of the previous kalpa is liberated, Krishna, by the process of allotment of his own potency, creates the Brahma, who has the nature of the avatar descent of the divinity in the active mundane principle Rajoguna. By principle, Brahma is superior to ordinary jivas, but is not the direct divinity. The divine nature is present in a greater measure in Sambhu than in Brahma. The fundamental significance of the above is that the aggregate of 50 attributes belonging to the jiva are present in a fuller measure in Brahma, who possesses in a lesser degree 5 more attributes which are not found in jivas. But in Sambhu, both the 50 attributes of jivas as also the 5 additional attributes found in Brahma are present in even greater measure than in Brahma. Yad pada plava yugam vinidhaya kumbha dvande pranaya samaise ganadhiraja vignan vihantum alam asya jagatrayasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, whose lotus feet are always held by Ganesh upon the pair of tamuli protruding from his elephant head in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all the obstacles on the path of progressive of the three worlds. The power of destroying all obstacles to mundane prosperity has been delegated to Ganesh, who is the subject, who is the object of worship. To those who are eligible to worship him, he has obtained a rank among the five gods as Brahma, possessing mundane quality. The self-same Ganesh is a god in possession of a delegated power by infusion of the divine power. All his glory rests entirely on the grace of Govinda. Agnir mahi gaganam ambu maruddadis Kala stathatma manasiti jagatrayani yasmad bhavanti vibhanti visanti yamcha govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. The three worlds are composed of the 9 elements of viz, fire, earth, ether, water, air, direction, time, soul, and mind. I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, from whom they originate, in whom they exist, and into whom they enter the time of the universal cataclysm. There is nothing in the three worlds save the 5 elements, 10 quarters, time, jiva, soul, and the mental principle allied with the subtle body consisting of mind, intelligence, and ego of conditioned souls. The elevationists, karmis, make their offerings in sacrifice in the fire. Conditioned souls know nothing beyond this perceptible world of 9 elements. The jiva is the self-same soul whose ecstatic delight the joyous liberationists, jnanis, aspire after that. Both the principles that are respectively depicted as Atma and Prakriti by the system of Sankhya and are included in the above. In other words, all the principles that have been enunciated, all the speculative philosophers, Tattvavadis, are included in these 9 elements. Sri Govinda is the source of the appearance, continuance, and subsidence of all these principles.